I have a master's degree in journalism from Northwestern University, the Medill School of Journalism, a highly prestigious institution of higher learning.
He ain't lying. It really is.
And which means if I so chose to continue any class taking somewhere, I'm 1 degree shy of being Dr. Television.
I kind of feel like
could you imagine if I don't know if there's a PhD in journalism. If there is, maybe I should take some sort of course so it could be the Dr. Rich Eisen Show.
Bro, just for the flex of that, you should do it.
So we could be even more pretentious.
Doctor. Well, I mean, whenever it suits me. Right?
Of course.
Watch out, Dr. Phil.
Exactly. Everybody back off.
Right. Calm down.
I'm a doctor.
Rich, I'm looking at the logo now, and I'm imagining a stethoscope and a doctor's gown flowing behind
jacket.
you. The Dr. Rich Eisen Show.
You never know when it could be useful. For instance, there could be 2 information people fighting it out in a Starbucks, and I could come in as the fight doctor. Or there could be, is there a doctor in the house? I could have settled the dispute. I'm a doctor.
Stewardess, I'm a doctor.
Exactly.
Sure. How's your handwriting?
Who had the fish?
Got to be awful.
So
can't read doctor's writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. That's
okay. Understood.
Rich would change
the reason why I bring all this up is when I go to the combine, I hear so much stuff. And I have for years and years and years and years and years. And I don't really utilize that information. I don't. I mean, I was background, but the number of times I could break a story, but I don't. I've lost track. Okay. And
20 years,
because I don't traffic in that sort of stuff. But what I do traffic in is hearing a lot of things. And at the combine, when I say people talk, that is an understatement to the point of it's offensive to people who do talk. These people talk. I mean, literally, you can be walking down the hallway 5 minutes later, 5 steps later, 5 seconds later, somebody's coming up to you and just revealing the secrets of secrets.
It's like, hey, want to hear something cool?
Right. Or they just want to get it off their chest. It's crazy. A couple of times I just wanted in the hallway of the conference center that, connected my hotel to the stadium. I'm like, looking, do you want to lie down on the couch?
I thought you were Dr.
Crazy. But I still have some journalistic sense that I need to hold on to when conducting a segment like this.
You're a professional.
That Chris Brockman has been pushing for years. Like, you got to do a segment on it, because I'll come back and I'll tell you what I heard, and you're like, you got to do something with this.
It's been over a decade of this, and I'm just like, bro, can we take some of these to the people?
Sure. So once a year, but I have to hear everything I'm about to say on my annual Rumors Top 5. Everything that I am about to deliver, I've heard from multiple people over the weekend.
I mean, look, Rich, some aspects of journalism and basic 101, you can't just remove. Got a 2-source, got a multiple source things.
But when I say that, it makes it sound like these are absolutely the truth. I'm saying this is what I've heard. I'm not saying that what I'm about to say is facts. Okay.
Or will happen.
Right. Perfect example. Last year, I said the Vikings' plan A after losing Kirk Cousins, if they do, is Trey Lance. Yada, yada, yada. Way off. But
you heard that from a bunch of people.
I did. So I came here and I said it. Then I came here and I said, well, I heard from a bunch of people when Jerry Jones said the Cowboys are all in. That doesn't mean they're going to be supplementing everything with as much firepower as they can get in free agency in the draft and go all in to win this year. We all found out what he meant by all in was not any sense of all in by anybody on planet Earth except for Jerry Jones.
You ruined my football season with that.
I did also say that the Giants were done with Daniel Jones, and who was the week 1 starter? Daniel Jones. But the minute things kind of went a little bit sideways and south, what happened?
Told the story walking.
Yada, yada, yada. Daniel Jones wound up being plan C for the Vikings.
He was out.
So that's the setup. I'm not saying these are all facts and I'm breaking news. I'm telling you what the chattiest of football Cathys were chatting and chatting and chatting about, to the point where I heard it multiple times.
Give it to me.
At the Combine.
Come on. Feed it to me.
My
Let's go.
top 5 rumors I heard at the Combine, presented by Hyundai.
High five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's top 5.
All right, here we go. I need it. I need the music.
I got to write these down.
Rich, you can
All
call
right, I got it written down
I
here.
know, but I want to do it too.
Rich, you can call this SHIH, some stuff.
I heard at the Combine from multiple people. Remember last year I came here and I said the Cowboys are all in sensibility?
Yes, Rich, I remember.
Remember all that?
Yes.
It's not what you think?
Yeah,
It was great.
Well, I'm starting with this one, buddy.
it.
Please not us again, please.
Yes, you.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yes, you.
Hold on,
Come
TJ.
on, bro, you couldn't save it to like
Brace
3
yourself.
or 4?
Number 5, the Cowboys are
Oh, 5,
all
okay.
out on many of their own free agents. So it sounds to me like your team is going to go shopping and be selectively aggressive, as Stephen Jones said.
Whoa.
What I heard is, because they just look it up, they've got a ton of free agents. And I heard they're all out on many of them. Osa Odigizua
Yeah, he got signed.
is
He's gonna get
not one of them.
tagged,
Yeah,
right?
Okay. Well, they're going to tag him, or they're going to say they're all in on him.
Yeah, he got about 21
He's
million.
one of their own free agents that I heard there's no question he's going to have a star on the side of his helmet. The only question is how long, and is it franchise tagged and all that stuff.
Okay.
That 3rd round pick out of 2021, who's 54 pressures this year, we're second to Micah. But mostly everybody else might need to have their head in a swivel. So it seems like there's going to be some turnover after all. And Jerry didn't speak at the Combine.
Right, which was
Yeah, see, he's
a
listening.
little
to me.
shocking.
Well, I heard all sorts of stuff about that, but not from multiple people, so I'm not saying it here.
Do you think he heard me saying to just cut it
I
out a
don't
little
know.
Yeah,
But
Florio had some
apparently he's
ideas,
speaking
too.
this week when Zach Martin retires.
Right, Wednesday.
So we'll see.
bit? Look, at 7 and 10. We better see a little bit of a change in that.
I
roster,
believe it's
you know?
coming. Number 4.
Okay.
I'm back at the trough here for the Vikings plan A at quarterback.
Toilets.
Again, last year I heard it's going to be Trey Lance plan A. And then it wasn't. So take this for what you will. The Vikings plan A at quarterback, I heard at the Combine from multiple people, is to sign Sam Darnold, and for more than 1 year. To make sure that Sam comes back for multiple seasons.
Interesting.
And that's concern over my guy J.J. McCarthy coming off of a knee injury, and they also they love Sam. And I don't know what Sam's plans are. I don't know if he wants Fitty, and if he wants 3 or 4 years at a minimum, and that might make the Vikings say, "There's the free agency door. We're still here." You know, but I heard the Vikings would like to get him back. And for multiple years, and maybe turn my guy into Jordan Love.
Interesting. Did you hear a dollar amount?
No. There's a lot of moving parts, bro.
Yeah.
And they might franchise tag him
Right, and that's about 41.
just to remove him off the table, and
41
then
mil
start
right
a
there.
multiple-year contract from there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But
kind
they're
of
not just.
Yeah.
I don't think they're just going to sit back and just say, "Yeah, that was a great 1 year."
Other than T. Higgins,
That's what I'm
he's
hearing.
the one I'm most curious about franchise tag tomorrow if he gets hit
Number
with that.
3. Now, you heard that the Colts are looking for competition for Anthony Richardson, right? You heard about that?
I did see that.
That whatever went down last year, where he got tired, took himself out of the game, and then they benched him.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Flacco went out there, and Cleveland Joe Flacco, the comeback player of the year from coming back from his couch, didn't show up. So they're looking for competition for Anthony Richardson. I heard from a handful of people that the Colts' idea of competition for Anthony Richardson is Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, man, Shane Steichen is, as you know,
what are we doing?
What are we doing is maybe running him and throwing him and giving him an offense and an offensive line that he didn't have in New Jersey. And, dude, you could do a heck of a lot worse than that wide receiving core in that running game. Daniel Jones in Indianapolis intrigues me, to say the least. That's not a bad idea.
Poor K.
I heard that. Why?
Yeah.
Because he's still young, and he can run it, and he can throw it, and maybe he can light a fire with Anthony Richardson. That's the competition I think the Colts are envisioning right now.
Okay.
Or at least I heard. Please, everybody. See, I'm beginning to break out in hives
You're
here.
starting to sweat a little bit. It's okay.
Top 5 rumors I heard at the combine.
Wow, Daniel Jones.
Number 2. You know, and Matthew Stafford was supposedly not asking for a trade and then was given free reign to look around, but just to kick tires on things and whatever. And you thought, well, he's just going to go back to the Rams anyway, right? And he did.
He did.
I heard the Giants and Raiders' interest in Matthew Stafford was quite real, and it was hairy at certain junctures last week. And I heard the Giants hit the number, and they hit the number for Stafford, and they not only hit the number for Stafford, I heard this again from multiple people. I heard they hit the number for Stafford, and they hit the trade comp too.
Whoa.
They were in. And I heard the Raiders were way in too on Stafford. And Stafford had a real. The Giants even, they hired his brother-in-law, Chad Hall, on the coaching staff. And so they really made a run.
So Giants hit the trade comp.
They hit it.
Hit the number, which was reported 90 to 100 million guaranteed.
Whatever it was.
So,
I don't know what it was. I heard they hit it.
Why didn't the deal get done?
Because I think at the end of the day, the Stafford's like looking at the sun setting over the Pacific Ocean, and it's, well, when it all comes down to it, it is the best spot for him.
To win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Why would he start up from scratch? And I don't want to get too deep into the details with him and the Raiders because I like going to Starbucks. Not looking around. Is the CEO son around here?
Rudy?
Okay. Number 1.
Dang.
Here's the number 1 rumor I heard, and it was because a lot of people are like, "Are you hearing this? Because I'm hearing this. You hearing this? I'm hearing this. Are you really hearing this? Because I believe." Everybody thinks at some point Andrew Berry and the Browns are just going to say, "Uncle, Miles, where do you want to go?" The number 1 rumor I heard at the combine, and this is a wide belief shared by a lot of people, the Browns truly have 0 interest in trading for Myles Garrett. 0.0. And we have reached the point.
0.0.
We have reached the point of, if you will mind taking the music down. Remember, I asked him this very question when he appeared at the Super Bowl on our show, Hit It. I know this is a what if question, but what if the Browns say no? We want you to stay. We want you to be part of this thing. We do believe in the plan that we have. We do believe that this plan will work. We do need you to help this plan work, and you do have 2 years left. Like, what if that happens, Miles?
I mean, it's possible. No, they could do that, but that's a little bit further down the line. I'm willing to look. I know things have changed, night by night, and I'm sure people are calling and hopefully making some tempting offers, but I'm grateful for my opportunity, and I know that recently no one stuck to one team, seeing Luka, so I'm see what happens.
Well, yada yada yada. Cut to a month later, I think we're there. Where maybe balls, I guess, in his court how much he wants to publicly push it. Because right now, I've been told the Browns have told everybody not happening.
Closed. Business
I don't know.
closed.
It could be a complete stance because there's a ton of time between now and the draft, but they could easily take it past the draft. And some teams that might, Browns might be willing to take draft compensation in next year's draft because a lot of people think next year's draft is better than this one. And they may take it past the draft. I have no idea the way this is going. As for Garrett, as for Myles, Suze saw him Saturday night in Pauley Pavilion watching Juju Watkins torch UCLA. And when it's crazy, USC beats UCLA for the Big Ten championship. I mean, where's that? I can't believe I'm saying, but he was there on Saturday night here in LA, and I don't know. It's just a big old game of chicken, you could say. But
we saw this last year with Hassan Reddick, and that he didn't get what he wanted.
Oh my gosh! But he did get eventually traded, and then he didn't get what he wanted contractually. As you know, Myles told us this is not about money. This is about an exit visa. And maybe the Browns' plan is, kind of like, for the lack of a better phrase, the Beauty and the Beast plan, which is, hey, we got you. You'll come around. Read a book. I'm sorry. That is genuinely the plot of that movie, which is
sending weird
wild.
Messages to kids in like the 80s.
I remember watching that with our young kids for the first time. I'm like, Suze, is this the message we're teaching our kids? But just like, hey, you're captive. You'll come around. Yeah. You'll see I don't know what the plan is. But, right now, that was the conversation I heard at the Combine. Wow. So.
You think we need one more?
Yep.
All right, we'll get one more.
Who could have seen that coming?
I got one more for you. This might, if I'm right, upset some people in my home office. You know how the Steelers are the opponent? The Steelers are going to Dublin?
Oh, yes.
Right?
Oh.
I'm here. I heard who they're playing.
Oh, what do we got?
From multiple people. Multiple people told me this.
You can share or no?
I am. I'm going to do it.
He's about to.
How would you like to go to Dublin, Ireland, to watch the Steelers host the Green Bay Packers?
Oh, yes. Can we go?
Do you have
that's the
anything
plan.
to do with
Can we go there
I don't
as
know.
well?
I don't know if we're doing it.
Are you doing the game though?
I do not know.
Oh, I would love that.
That would be awesome for you.
I have not been told officially a damn thing. So
maybe we shouldn't have said it.
Who wants? I heard that. I'm like, what a genius matchup. Could you imagine? So the Packers go to Brazil one year. They're going to Ireland the next. That's what I'm hearing. Packers and Steelers.
Sold.
So, and it's possible. Hold on, get that photograph up there. What's the number that Jordan Love has up there?
3.
Yeah, it might be the week that's they're going to.
Ooh.
So,
just throwing that one. That one I don't know. These are all rumors and conjecture.
SHIH.
So
some stuff I heard.
That's stuff I heard, and boy, yeah. So we won't know that for 2 months.
Week 3 too.
I don't think.
You're even calling your shot.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.